and I'm really happy to be here today talking to you about my university. So yeah, I will share a bit more about the University of Greenwich. We have three campuses. The main one is Greenwich, which you might have seen or also around movies and pictures. Greenwich is based in southeast London and it's really close to the city center. Then we have Avery Hill campus, which is based in Eltham, also in London, and our Medway campus, which is based in Kent, and this is outside of London. Also, London was ranked the best city in the world for students in 2019. So why Greenwich? We have a variety of courses. There is something for everyone. We have four faculties: Faculty of Business, Faculty of Education and Health, Faculty of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and Faculty of Engineering and Science. And here you can see different pictures, from our different courses around the university. In the last 5 years, there has been an 80 million pounds investment throughout the different campuses for our teaching, sports, and social facilities. And here you can see some of the pictures from our campuses. These are our social hub spots where students can meet with each other, have fun, and socialize between each other. So at the Good University Guide from this year, we have been rated as #1 modern London university for graduate prospects. And this is because we have a strong focus on employability, including industrial placements. So you might know, or maybe you're not very familiar with it, but a placement year, or also called a sandwich year, is 1 year that is part of your degree, but is mainly spent outside of university. So you don't have any lectures or tutorials throughout this year. And it allows students to apply what they have learned throughout their degree to a real working environment. This is usually a 9 to 12-month internship at a company of your choice. And here at the right side, you can see some of the companies that our students had their placements. From my personal experience, I did also a placement. I was a marketing and events placement student at the University of Greenwich. I was working in the international office, and now I also continue to work for this office. So I would definitely recommend that you do it now more than ever. Because it gives you valuable experience, it gives you knowledge, it gives you the opportunity to build a strong network, and in this way you will graduate with one step ahead from the rest of the students that don't have any working experience. And I can assure you that this year is definitely a year that you will learn a lot, but you will also have a lot of fun. We are very international with a diverse student community of more than 17,000 students. And this is one of the reasons that I also always tell prospective students when I have the chance to, that it really, really helps you and you can learn a lot from people from all over the world. It broadens your horizons. So I would definitely recommend just to, whenever you have the chance, just to speak with the students at your room, at your group, and learn as much as possible from them. Also, we have a strong student support services. Ever since you joined the university, you will be assigned with a personal tutor, which will be your first point of contact for any problems or questions that you might have. And the personal tutors will also help you with any academic studies problems. We also have the career employability services, called also Career Clinic. They're available during term time for CV checks, interviews, and individual one-to-one career advices. There are also a lot of career fairs hosted at the university for to help the students to find a placement, an internship, or even a graduate scheme. Um, Also, we offer the Student Ambassador Scheme, which is a really flexible role for the students and an opportunity to build, again, a working experience and network at the university. For example, I was working as part of the student ambassadors during my second year, and I was helping different departments at the university. For open days, I was speaking with prospective students and showing them around the different campuses at the university. And now I continue to work as a student ambassador, but I am supporting the international office at the University of Greenwich. And as I said, it's again really flexible work. It's maximum 20 hours per week for students, and you can fit it around your schedule as a student, around your lectures, and it's really useful for students. We also have health, well-being, and disability support team that are highly trained and offer guidance, support, and information for students with a disability, with specific learning difficulty, mental health conditions, or any long-term medical conditions. We also have the International Student Advice Service that provides free and confidential immigration advice to applicants, students, and graduates of the university. Anything related or as well to the settlement status scheme, etc. And we also offer a wide variety of schemes related to mentoring, including one-to-ones, group sessions, and e-mentoring. For example, I was part of the career mentoring scheme at the business faculty. I am studying advertising and digital marketing communications, and I am in my final year this year. And I can assure you that there are a lot of different schemes that you can join and programs. So my main advice would be just definitely make the most of your experience and don't be afraid to ask questions. Here you can see exactly where the University of Greenwich is located on the map of the United Kingdom. Um, and also a little bit closer, you can see our three campuses again. So you can see the Greenwich campus in blue, which is, as I already mentioned, in South East London, and it's just 10 minutes away by train to central London. Then we have the Avery Hill campus in green, which is around 30 minutes by train to central London, and our Medway campus, which is outside of London, and it's approximately 45 minutes by train to central London. And now a little bit more about the campuses themselves. So you can see Greenwich campus. This is where our Faculty of Liberal Arts and Sciences and the Business School is based. So this is where I study as well. You might have seen this campus, as I said, on a lot of different movie scenes. It is a preferred campus for movies. What I also wanted to mention here is that just across the River Thames, there is the Canary Wharf, which is the central business district of London and one of the main financial centers in the UK. And a lot of our students have their mentoring scheme there, and in a lot of the situations they can walk around the offices of their mentors, and it is really insightful. There is also the O2 Arena, where throughout the whole year there are different events and concerts. And in general, it's a very lively area with a lot of tourists because of the Greenwich Meridian, the Greenwich Park, also the old Royal Naval College, where the University of Greenwich is based. Has a very rich history. It is also an UNESCO World Heritage Site. And a fun fact is that these two buildings here with yeah, those two buildings are designed by Sir Christopher Wren, who also designed the St. Paul's Cathedral in central London. And you might have also seen it on some pictures. It's in the Greenwich campus. You can also find the Painted Hall, which is a really famous tourist venue. Also, you can see the Cutty Sark, which is one of the world's only surviving extreme clipper ships, and a lot of tourists come there to just look at all these different tourist venues. We have a lot of museums around the university, so it is a very nice area for a student. It has the best of both worlds because it's not in the hustle and bustle of the city, so it's not in the city center, but it's really close to the city center. So it is really easy for students to just hop on a bus or on a train and go and explore London. Avery Hill campus is where our Faculty of Education and Health is based. So any programs related to nursing, teaching, it is more like student village campus, so it is enclosed only for students. I lived there during my first year, and I personally think it's a really good opportunity for a student that is coming to the UK for the first time to get connected with other students from different programs. I didn't mention, but I'm originally from Bulgaria, so I just came to the United Kingdom to study. And yes, Avery Hill combines the living atmosphere, and also it combines everything at one place. So you have the accommodation, you have the buildings where students are learning. You also have the dome, which is where our canteen and student cafe is based, and also where our students have the place for themselves to socialize and have fun. We also have a laundrette on the campus. We have the Students' Union office and a student village shop where the students can easily and go and find whatever they need to buy. On this campus, we also have a lot of 3G pitches for football and hockey, and this is where most of our sports teams are training. Also, it is again not really far from the city center, so it's easy for students to go and explore London. Medway campus, last but not least, is where our Faculty of Engineering and Science is based. So every program related to engineering, biology, chemistry, we have a lot of specialized engineering and science labs there. And something important is our drill hole library, which is 184 meters long and is thought to be the longest library in Europe. It was initially built as a military drill hole, where its name also comes from. And also the student hub, which was recently renovated and where a lot of events are happening throughout the year. It is also where the canteen for this campus is based. And yeah. Um, the University of Greenwich International College is a pathway college based on our main campus, Greenwich, at Devonport House. This is where students can undertake an international year 0, international year 1, which are the years before starting to study your bachelor's degree. There is also the opportunity to do an international incorporated master's and the online pre-sessional English courses. If you have any questions about UGIC, you can either ask your representative, or you can go on this link here and find a little bit more about the International College. For entry requirements, I would recommend you to, again, visit our website and our country websites for specific information. And if you have any more detailed or specific questions, to ask your representative, or you can contact us at the international office at Greenwich, And later I will give you the details and also the email address where you can contact us. Here you can see the rest of the English tests that we accept. We would normally require for English B2 level, which is equivalent of IELTS 6.0 with 5.5 in each skill. And again, as I already mentioned before, if you have any specific questions, please feel free to contact us. So far, I've been talking only about studying, programs, campuses, but it's not only about studying. It is about making new friends, making the most of your experience, joining societies, playing sports, and we have a large variety of societies and sports teams. Even if you would like to, you can create your own society. From my personal experience, I was part of the dance team. I was part of the Hispanic Society where you can learn Spanish. You can learn how to dance their traditional dances. And I also created a Bulgarian Society last year, which everything is really fun. And thanks to all these extracurricular activities, I managed to find a lot of different friends from the university, from different countries, which really broadened my horizons and enriched me in many ways. I would definitely advise you to join everything that you're interested in, to get involved, to find what opportunities the university offers you, what mentoring schemes, what internships you can sign for, what part-time jobs you can work in order to develop further and acquire more skills, because it is in the end it is actually what you put in, like what efforts you put throughout your student years in order to make the most at the end. And when you're at my place now, a final year student, and when you think about the years that have gone by and what you engaged with the people you met along the way, it is really important that at the end of the whole experience you feel glad that you did it in with your choice. We also offer a large variety of accommodations across our 3 campuses. We provide around 2,400 places in halls or near to our campuses. There is a guaranteed accommodation for first-year students. And as I already mentioned, I lived in campus during my first year. And I'm really happy that I did, because it is important for first-year students to feel supported and surrounded by people who are in the same position. So you will get used definitely easier if you're in accommodation during your first year. So also all accommodation is within a walking distance of the main buildings of each campus, and there are a large variety of facilities that you can use on site, like gym, cafe, laundry services, and social spaces. There are also university buses between the campuses, and the bus shuttle between Greenwich and Avery Hill is actually free for our students. And if you have to travel from Medway to Greenwich, I think it's just £3. And also there are 24/7 security and residential support on all of our campuses. There are a medical cabinet on our campuses as well. There is a free on-campus gym membership and affordable rooms within average cost of £600 per month. There are a large variety of different rooms. So there are apartments with ensuite rooms, which means that you have a bathroom and a toilet as part of your room. You can also choose to share the bathroom and the toilet with other students. Usually the kitchen is the social place of the apartment. So it's a shared room with the rest of the students. And yeah, you can also find a bit more about our accommodation, and also find more pictures on the website for our accommodation and rooms. Um, what I would definitely recommend is to keep an eye for our virtual open days. Our next virtual open day would be on the 27th of February, and then you can have the opportunity to meet with our staff, our teachers, other students that are working at the University of Greenwich, and will be able to talk from their own experience and share more with you. And also, if you have like any specific questions, you can just sign for our open day. And if you also want, you can go on this link here, and we offer free and free of like signing up virtual tours. So we have a virtual tour for each of our campuses, and yeah, you can take a walk virtually and see our buildings, our accommodation, and everything as if you're there. Well, as I already mentioned a couple of times throughout my presentations, you might have seen a lot of Greenwich around some movies like Kingsman, Now You See Me Too, Cinderella, Thor, and many more. As I said, movie makers love this iconic campus as much as we do. And me personally, whenever I go to lectures, I take a lot of pictures at this campus, and it makes you feel like you're part of something big or part of a movie even.
Life-changing.
Inspiring.
Family.
Amazing.
Lovely.
Opportunity. Unique.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Transformative.
Inspiring.
Thank you very much. So yes, you saw some of our graduates and their families, and also some of their lecturers describing the University of Greenwich with one word. I would definitely describe it as horizon broadening and unique. And yes, I would like to thank you very much for attending this presentation. Here at the left side, you can see our international@gre.ac.uk email address, where you can contact us for any questions that you might have. You can also call us at this phone number, or you can also feel free to go on our website, and we provide a live chat service, so other students just like me uh, will be able to direct you and advise you and answer your questions. And you can also follow us on our social media pages here.